What's good, everybody? Greatest guy here with an MLB The Show Road to the Show live stream. Please be sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Try to get this Raiders logo off and get this baseball put on. Documents. There we go. Mm-hmm. We're good to go. Road to the show. From 58, 62, 58 is some bullshit.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ronald Bolaños, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding into the box, Joe Phelps. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
They play better on the road.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short.
Come on,
Pick
come
your
on,
speed
come
up,
on,
That's the
come on.
first out.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4. Out. 3.
So digging in now, Joe Phelps. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and this is
hit.
taken in for the second out.
Play ball. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. That's ball 4. Out. 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 You're out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Digging in once again, Joe
Now batting.
Phelps.
The right fielder, Joe.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up. Valera into shallow center. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. At the plate, Tirso Ornelas.
The left fielder,
Now
number
the
23,
2-1.
Tirso
Is hit
Ornelas.
very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them the spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now that is the catcher.
Now at the plate, Gerald Tachiki.
Tachiki.
Skied into straightaway right. Phelps is under this one, and that will retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Phelps. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hey, let it fly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Go, 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 go.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Rockhounds lead it 4-1. Settling in now, Buck Hatfield. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brad Zuniga. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Brad Zuniga.
Heading out towards shallow right. Phelps is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Phelps. And their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Gerald Tachiki. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
2 outs. Let's get out of here.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Midland Rockhounds wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Dalton Jeffries earned his 5th win of the year. Ronald Bolaños was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jordan Weems closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. For the home team, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Amarillo Sodpoodles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Luis Patino gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Joe Phelps. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. Popped him up. Potts is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Joe Phelps. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Behind 0-2 now. Reed, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Fouled away.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Court, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Leading off the inning, Joe Phelps, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Joe Phelps.
Line towards center field. Geddes is right there, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Gerald Tachiki. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Lifted in the air out to right. Phelps is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now, Colin Moore.
Now batting.
Here now the 2-2.
Colin Moore.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Mushing takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Here we go
So the
now. Come
lineup
on.
flips over and
right
digging
fielder,
in,
number
Joe
13.
Phelps, as he's got a
One
chance
time,
to
right
tie
here.
this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet
your pitch,
away
your
at third.
pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Sod Poodles lead it 3-2. Now to the plate, Colin Moore in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Moore.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We've played 8 full. Amarillo out in front, 3-2. Digging in, Joe
right fielder,
Phelps.
number
He
13.
flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Reined in. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Into the box, Joe Phelps. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Lifted the other way to
go,
left
you're
center.
scoring, you're scoring.
Long run for the center fielder. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Ryan Court.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. No.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. James Nail claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jordan Weems earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 22 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this
And
presentation
now,
of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of four to begin the week between the Midland Rockhounds and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kent Emanuel will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a three-pitch mix, and he needs all three of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Now in the box, Joe Phelps, and we are set
Leading
for
off
baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Joe Phelps.
Hey, let's go now one time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready now, number 12.
Come on, big
And he's a
guy.
guy
Get
really
out
in
of here.
need of something
The
to
third
click
baseman,
at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
The 1-2 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's one down now. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Let's play ball. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Jolks. He'll
Batting
get
second,
to take his first
the
cuts
left
here.
fielder, Scoring. Jolt.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way.
That's ball 4. He's out. Out. You're out. 3.
3, you're up.
Now at the plate, James Ritchie.
Batting 7th. The catcher.
1-1.
Jamie Ritchie.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Phelps is there, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Joe Phelps. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed.
Damn.
He got him. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Hooks are out in front here, 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Colton Shaver. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Shaver.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete. The Hooks lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again,
Now
Joe Phelps. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jolks will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-1.
Sound like that Fox shit.
Striding in, Joe Phelps, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Got a boy.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is line to left.
Come on,
this
come on,
is going to
come
hang
on.
up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Hooks are out in front here, 3-2.
Take me out to the bar.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Corpus Christi rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kent Emanuel notches his 3rd win of the year. Ralph Garza wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line is Hooks. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Midland Rockhounds and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tyler Ivey gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Sierra will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Colton Shaver.
And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the box.
Now at the plate, Joe Phelps. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Wait for a good one, huh?
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Damn, man.
Duarte is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Carmen Benedetti.
The
1-2.
The right fielder, Carmen Benedetti.
Heading out towards shallow right. Phelps in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now.
The
Joe
right fielder,
Phelps.
13.
First delivery to him on the way.
Phelps.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Hooks lead it 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chucky Robinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Robinson.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Phelps is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in, Joe Phelps.
The right fielder, number 13, Joe Phelps.
Get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Jones comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Joe Phelps, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Lifted in the air to center field. Duarte is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money. so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Corpus Christi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Ivey earned his 5th win of the year. Ralph Garza hammers down the save, his 20th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Damn, man.
Fans are final line score. First for the victorious Hooks. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7.
Oh, shit, glitch.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. James Caprillion gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Popped him up. Valera is there for it. He's got it one away. Now batting, Joe Phelps.
The
he
right
flew
fielder,
out in
number
his last
13.
at-bat.
Joe Phelps.
Hey, get your pitch up.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
2-0 now. The pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Potts is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Colin Moore.
Now batting, the left fielder, Colin Moore.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's through first and hustling for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it.
At the plate, Buck Hatfield.
Here we
The
go
batter,
now. Let's go.
the shortstop, Buck
Bases are empty here with
Hatfield.
2 men out. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Striding in once again,
The right
Joe
fielder, number
Phelps.
13.
He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Phelps.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. On the line, that's a base hit.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in, Mickey McDonald, as the switch hitter will take his
McDonald.
cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player just to battle.
Now
0-2 is a tough spot to
shortstop,
be in. He battled.
Aaron Kohler.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So striding forward now, Chase
Now
Calabwig. No hits to this point.
Chase Calabwig.
Liner towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. So striding in, Michael Geddes. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Michael.
Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Phelps is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Stepping into the box, Joe Phelps. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
High in the air out to center field.
Damn, man.
Geddes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Amarillo came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jordan Guerrero earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Dauris Valdez closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kyle Friedrichs, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So stepping in, Joe Phelps. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box now, Mickey McDonald. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Rip it. Here you go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kids.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded
Come on,
cleanly,
get down.
and there's one away. Stepping up now, Chase Calabwig. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Calabwig.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Phelps takes his lead at third with one away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 4.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Digging in now, Joe
the right
Phelps.
fielder,
He reached
13.
on a single in his first try.
Phelps.
The pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Gerald Tachiki.
Now batting.
The 0-2 delivery.
Gerald Tachiki.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Ready for another chance. Joe Phelps. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Now batting, The left
Digging
fielder,
in the switch hitter, Mickey McDonald. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Valera is under it, and he's got it for the first out. At the plate, Chase Calabwig.
Now
He's
batting,
0 for 2
center
thus
fielder,
far in this one.
Chase.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
Calabwig.
comes.
Ball
A
one,
pitch
no
out.
play.
The throw. And a
Got
good
him, that's an
decision
out.
to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Digging in and looking
The
for
right
more,
fielder, number
Joe
13.
Phelps. He's 2 for
Joe
3 thus far.
Phelps.
First offering on its way. And he pops him up. Drifting
Around it, pick
toward
up
the
the
left
ball,
side
pick
of
up
the
the ball.
infield. In there, a base hit.
Oh boy, how do those
Wow,
hands
talk
feel?
about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way.
The batter,
If he's got something
the left
hanging in the
fielder,
middle of the plate, turning and
Mickey
burning a little bit. Nice
McDonald.
execution.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
The 1-1 to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Oh, behind the back. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
batting,
Chase
the
Calabwig.
center
0
fielder,
for 2 with a walk
Chase
for him so far.
Calabwig.
The 0-2 delivery. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to
Come on,
short.
slide. Get down. Get down.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-1. So a crucial moment here,
Now
and
batting,
standing in,
the second
Breivik
baseman,
Valera. But a
Breivik
single here could reduce the
Valera.
deficit to only 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Phelps is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds lead it 3-1.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Rockhounds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kyle Friedrichs earns his 8th victory of the season. Jordan Weems records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mitchell Jordan will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
The 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Colway moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Taylor Colway.
Now batting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Colway.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Sod Poodles lead it 2-0. Standing in, Joe Phelps.
The right fielder,
and there are runners 13. At the corners now.
Joe Phelps.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Barehanded for 1. And he is out on the tag. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Amarillo out in front, 2-0. Digging in, Joe Phelps.
Right fielder,
no hits in
13.
2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Phelps.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second.
Come on, get there, get
Throw
there, get
gets
there.
him, 2 down. So digging in now,
hey,
Michael Geddes. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
Geddes.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Relay, hit me, relay.
Phelps is there, 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matthew Batten. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2.
Batten.
Heading out towards shallow right. Phelps is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Sod Poodles lead it 6-0. Digging in once again, Joe Phelps. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Ryan Court. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Valera backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding into the box, Darren Kohler. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here we go.
A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Once more, a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Amarillo out in front, 6-1. Now at the plate, Michael Geddes. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Michael Geddes.
Skied into straightaway right.
Here we go.
Phelps is there to put it away for route number 1. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second.
Striding forward now is the DH, Matthew Batten. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the 2nd out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-1 the final today. Amarillo jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Reggie Lawson earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 15.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Dalton Jeffries is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance.
Ball 4, take your base.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird.
Hey, now get the ground ball. Turn 2 for you right here.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Yeah, you got it.
Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Joe Phelps. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rockhounds, the right fielder, Joe Phelps.
And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
A terrific play on that ball into foul territory. Not an easy play, and sacrificing your body on a ball that would have been foul if he wouldn't have been able to get leather on it.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. Out, out. He's out. Ball 4, take the base.
Settling in now, Eliezer Alvarez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Mondu is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Coming to the plate now,
The
Joe
right fielder,
Phelps.
number 13.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Phelps.
Drive that pitch now, eh? Come on, baby, get your pitch
First
up
pitch
there.
of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
The 0-2 delivery.
Ball 1.
Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down. Mondu on third. Goldby is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great work to do a job right there.
The left-handed power
Now
bat
batting.
of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. So the batting order turns over
right
now
fielder,
and set to
number
go.
13.
Joe Phelps
Joe
earned himself an RBI
Phelps.
with a sac fly his last time at the
Keep
plate.
one time. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Kiner Falefa is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in, Josh Morgan. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The shortstop, Josh Morgan.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Phelps is there, one away. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready once again, Sam Huff. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Sam Huff.
One out.
Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Phelps is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Phelps. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Kiner Falefa.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, talking about having ducks up.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Joe Phelps. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Get down. Make the turn.
Lined into right, a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
In now, Mickey McDonald, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Mickey McDonald.
Here's the 2-1 home. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Ibanez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th. On to first, a double play.
Down
now to the plate, Christian Lopes, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Lopes.
Hey, come on, we gotta hold him right here.
On, he pops it up. Mondu over to his left, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Rough Riders lead it 8-5. Leading off the inning, Joe Phelps, and they'll need him to get something going here. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
8-5 tonight. The Frisco Rough Riders wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Blake Bass earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 14 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors, they left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. James Caprillion, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Joe Phelps. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Joe Phelps.
Now here's the pitch. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And, guys, you take a look at our visitors here. With the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Into the box, Josh Morgan. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The shortstop, Josh Morgan.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, Joe
The right
Phelps.
fielder, number 13, Joe
Ready to deliver.
Phelps.
Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Ready now, Mickey McDonald, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
McDonald.
On the ground to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. Now in the box, Chase Calabwig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Plank is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they load the bases on 3 hits but can't bring anyone around to score. We've played 2 full. The Rough Riders are out in front. Coming to the plate now, Christian Lopes. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Hit the other way out toward right field. Phelps is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Phelps. Here comes the first pitch.
Phelps.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andretti Cordero.
Number 4.
Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Phelps is there, 2 down. And they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This one skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Joe Phelps. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely.
Get back, get back.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Pascual Vieira.
Number 10, Pascual Vieira.
Hey, no one down here.
3-2 pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center.
2-2-2.
Phelps moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Josh Morgan. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Phelps is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. Striding in, Joe Phelps. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Joe Phelps.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's flared out toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Swinging a soft liner. There's one on the first, and they get the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth. Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with a victory tomorrow.
5-2 the final score tonight. Frisco used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Colin Wiles earns his 5th winner of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Gene Casanova wraps it up for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, a battle of 2 first-place squads between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. Division rivals do battle. Next. Kyle Friedrichs will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So digging in now, Joe Phelps. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockhounds, the right fielder, Joe Phelps.
Here it comes. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Ibanez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now at the plate, Joe Phelps.
The right
0 for 1
fielder,
for him
number
here in
13.
this one.
Joe Phelps.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So
Hey, nobody out now.
Leading off for Frisco, the center fielder.
Heading
number
out
10,
toward shallow right.
Juan Vieira.
Phelps has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Ready for another shot now, Joe Phelps. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Sure took a healthy hack that time. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Ibanez is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping in, Joe Phelps.
The right fielder,
as he'll
number
look to bring
13.
home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, keep it going. You're next up there. Need you right now.
From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Plank has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Frisco took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Wes Benjamin earns win number 7 on the season. Kyle Friedrichs was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Gene Casanova earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give...
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Parker Dunshee, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colton Shaver. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Phelps is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now in the box, Joe Phelps. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Rockhounds, the right fielder, Joe Phelps.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Duarte is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Now batting, Drew Ferguson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Drew Ferguson.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Phelps is right there as he takes it for the second out. Now at the plate, Jake Adams. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Jake Adams.
In the air to straightaway right. Phelps is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Joe Phelps.
Right fielder,
he flew out at his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Striding in once again, Mickey McDonald. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitchers' purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
Hang on. Right here.
Barehanded. Hey now. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Standing in, Drew Ferguson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Drew.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joe Phelps. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. So striding in,
the right
Joe
fielder, number
Phelps.
13, Joe Phelps.
Hey now, here we go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder going back, and they have taken the lead.
Let's go.
So a 3-run blast to
Let's go.
center here. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
New inning set to get underway. So striding forward now, Colton Shaver. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Hit the other way out toward right field. Phelps is there to put it away for route number 1.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Midland jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jesus Zambrano claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jordan Weems closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 6 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas League's North Division and the Texas League's South Division. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dalton Jeffries, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
Settling in now, Joe Phelps. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tonight, the designated hitter, Joe Phelps.
Now here's the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. You're out. 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 3. He's out.
So stepping in,
Now
Joe Phelps, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Phelps.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box now, Eliezer Alvarez.
Now
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eliezer Alvarez.
All right, one time, right here.
The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. The North Division Stars from the Texas League are on top, 3-1. Digging in now, Joe Phelps. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat.
Hey,
but I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Stepping up now, Eliezer Alvarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Alvarez.
Come on, baby, see it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield.
Damn.
Zamorelli is under it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Chase Calabwe.
Now batting, center fielder, Chase Calabwe.
Hit on the ground out to short.
Come on,
Scooped
get out,
up.
get out, get out. Hey, hey.
Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. So they pick up no runs on 2 bases. Into the box now, Joe Phelps, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Cooper Goldby will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Division, number 34, Cooper Goldby.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Northern Division All-Stars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ofredi Gomez is credited with the win. Dalton Jeffries only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious North Division, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 20 runners on base.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas. Coming to the plate now, Joe Phelps. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Joe Phelps.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
First pitch, 6:35.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. De La Cruz has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Anibal Sierra. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anibal Sierra.
Skied into straightaway right. Phelps is there, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Phelps. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Court.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan Court.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Ferguson is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. At the plate, Darren Kohler. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Shortstop, Darren.
A 3-0 pitch.
Kohler.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Chase Calabwig. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Adcock is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the base. Standing in, Joe Phelps. He singled his last time up.
Phelps.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Shaver takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Miguel Cairo.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Digging in once again, Joe Phelps.
Joe.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Hey, let her fly up there, huh? Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Sierra onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Joe Phelps. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Joe Phelps.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Striding into the box, Ryan Court. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Court.
Hit out towards second. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Shortstop.
Now at the plate, Darren Kohler. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Soft liner to the right side, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chase Calabwig. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Stepping in, Colton Shaver. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Midland Rockhounds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. James Caprillion earned his 5th win of the year. Jordan Weems records the save, his 14th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 1 run, 11 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Hook, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Midland Rockhounds and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Christian Javier, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Digging in, Ryan Court, first shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Ryan Court.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. De La Cruz will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. On to first, a double play. In now, Joe Phelps. He reached on a single in his first try.
Go.
And it's fouled away. Phelps is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Ready once again, Joe Phelps. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ronnie Dawson.
The designated hitter, Ronnie Dawson.
What up, Ronnie?
And he pops it up, mushing, ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Phelps.
Joe Phelps.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now to the plate, Ryan Court. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning. Stepping into the box, Darren Kohler.
Shortstop.
Runners on the move for second. And a step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Phelps leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. Cairo has got it, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Joe Phelps, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Midland Rockhounds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Friedrichs earned his 9th win of the year. Jordan Weems hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Hook, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Game number 3 of this new season between the Midland Rockhounds and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kent Emanuel starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 14 on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, as a pitcher, just trying to get that first pitch over. This guy doesn't have a lot of pop, but he made him pay for it.
Stepping into the box, Joe Phelps. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. Into the box, Darren Kohler. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Darren Kohler.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Phelps. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Dig hard, go 2, go 2.
Leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Mondu rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
That's it, big guy.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
The 0-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Digging in, Joe Phelps, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and no one will track it down. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Here's the 0-2. This is lifted out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready now, James Ritchie.
Now batting, catcher, Jamie.
Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Joe Phelps. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Rolled slowly down the, and this winds up hitting the first base bag, and he'll reach first safely.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
He's set, and the payoff pitch sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ferguson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Darren Kohler.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Darren.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he pops it up.
You're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
This is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Rockhounds lead it 7.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Midland Rockhounds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mitchell Jordan earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Kent Emanuel struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 7.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Dalton Jeffries, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Striding into the box, Joe Phelps. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Joe Phelps.
Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 call.
Leading off for Frisco, the catcher,
2-2.
Sam Huff.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder is on the run. He's around first, heading for 2. And that one skips up. Coming to the plate
right
now,
fielder,
Joe
13.
Phelps. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description.
So coming to the plate, Juan Vieira, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Vieira.
The 1-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The runner scores from second.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right.
Ready to take his hacks again,
right fielder,
Joe
number
Phelps, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Mickey McDonald.
Set with the 0-1. On the ground to third. There's Kerner Falefa. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll. Digging in and looking for more. Juan Vieira. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Phelps is there, and he'll bring this one in. Joe Phelps will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Vieira is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Striding forward now is the DH, Christian Lopes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Rockhounds led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Dalton Jeffries earns his 8th victory of the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Brock Burke pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Jordan Weems wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rough Riders, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of 2 division leaders between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Into the box now, Joe Phelps. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Joe Phelps.
Stay hot up there.
Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Coming to the plate now, Mickey McDonald. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Darren.
Pulled toward right center field. McConnell is there, 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 40. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Lifted in the air to center field.
Round hard, you're scoring. You're scoring.
McConnell is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Bottom of the third now, striding in, Joe Phelps. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. popped up. Cordero over to his right. Makes the play, one away. Next will be the designated hitter, Christian Lopes.
The designated
now
hitter.
the 2-1 pitch.
Christian Lopes.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Phelps is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in,
right fielder,
Joe
number 13.
Phelps, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 0-1 offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Christian Lopes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning. So digging in now, Joe Phelps. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Alejandro Ibanez.
Alejandro Ibanez.
Skied into straightaway right. Phelps is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Ready for another shot now. Joe Phelps. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ibanez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now in the box, Joe Phelps. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And a relay home. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Let's go.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he doubled down on doubles here. 2 of them on the stat sheet, and they were a factor in the outcome of this ball game.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. James Nail gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds,
Contact cap trying to get 6, so I need 2 hits.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. It's the first game of the month of July between the Amarillo Sodpoodles and the Midland Rockhounds. Division rivals do battle next. Kyle Friedrichs will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And there's out number 1. Second inning set to go. Now batting, Matthew Batten. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that's in there, base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy.
Stepping in, Buck Hatfield. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Joe Phelps. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moore is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Damn, I gotta hurry up.
At the plate, Buck Hatfield. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Buck Hatfield.
Hopped up. Mondu has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again,
Now
Joe
right
Phelps.
fielder.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged.
Now
Sometimes
batting,
even
left
when you make a
fielder,
good pitch,
Tyler.
the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch
Shortstop,
and gets the punch out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Breivik Valera. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Valera.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Phelps is there, 2 down. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Cordero.
Pulled toward right center field. Phelps is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Standing in, Joe Phelps. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up.
Oh,
this
man.
is right out in front of the mound. And there's the first out. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brad Zuniga. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Man, come on, man.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
For the visitors, 2 runs,
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Midland Rockhounds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. George Crow earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Damn, so they finna be